MLB Network baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Baltimore Orioles. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Catfish Hunter, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he comes in with a whip under 1. That means he's not getting a lot of traffic on the bases. And when you limit the traffic on the bases, the less runs you're going to give up. So that's why he's been effective and been able to keep his team in games.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, number 42.
And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
No problem here. 1 away. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And the pitch on 2-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Gregory Polanco is the second out of the opening frame. So digging in now, Ralph Kiner. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Into the windup and the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Just underway in Baltimore. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And another foul ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
He'll try again. 1-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Tigers nothing. Orioles coming to bat. It's baseball on MLB Network. Adam Wainwright will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, you look at the last 3 outings, and I know it's just a small sample size, but he's throwing the ball really well. And I look at his whip. His whip is 1-1. When you do that, you're throwing the ball pretty good.
Digging in now, Christian Brummett. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to a low score. You feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game. Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins, a swinging bunt to the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, he's been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
In now, Chris Kyle. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the 90 feet. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing. The guy they're facing on the mound. He's not likely to struggle out there and give up several runs. So I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
Stepping in now, Curtis Randall, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. From the stretch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, you love to jump out to an early lead in the first inning. Right there, 2 runs to give you that little bit of cushion to see if the game gets into a good flow for you.
Standing in, Owen Christian, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
Runners going. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
I think the key to this game, Matt, is working the count. I mean, you've got a guy that's really dominant on the mound, right? So you got to work his pitch count. And if you work the pitch count, now all of a sudden you might get into that bullpen. If they get in the bullpen, they're going to win this game.
Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League.
Anthony Rizzo.
A high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Now here's the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough, because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls a string on you. Nice take.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Well, he went for the big swing, and he ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Now, that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic.
Number 11.
And these guys have the fewest errors in the American League. You talk about hot shots from the DH. A complete lineup, 9 guys coming at you. They make all the plays. I love how they defend.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball. And a ball, 1-0. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's another single. Now the first and second, 1 out. You better get this guy early, though. That's what the good ones do. They settle in. You better take advantage while you have him in trouble.
Here's Cameron Maybin now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
So striding in, Jose Iglesias. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
Strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And that one stayed up a little high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now a ball lined to the left side.
That's a foul.
Foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. They get the force at the plate. So they tried for the old 1-2-3 double play there, but it didn't quite get moving quickly enough. I'm sure they'll be content to take the out at the plate, however. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Corona. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1-2.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Berman has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 left for St. Louis. They're still down. It's 2-0. Scott McGriff. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals.
Batting 8th.
And I'm looking down there at Denard Span. Don't be deceived by the little gray goatee he's got going on. He's still a young man. He may be long in the tooth, but he can still run.
At the plate, Fred Norman. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, that's a nice swing on a 2-0 fastball. That ball's right down the middle. You're lucky he kept it in the ballpark. Hit it hard, squared it up. When you find yourself down 2-0, doesn't mean you got to give in.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Scott. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Clearly should have been content to just move up 90 feet on the hit to right, but they were thinking first to third all the way. The right fielder came up and delivered a seed to third to get his man. Not a real tough throw, but it was a good one.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Standing in now, Christian Brummett shatters the bat as this is hit to third. 2 out with the man at first. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The 0-1 delivery. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end to the inning. Orioles strand a couple. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Robinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jackie Robinson.
Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Norman is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Right side hit hard. Wiggins over to his left. Throw gets him 2 down.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ralph Kiner. First time up, he went down looking. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brummett sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in once again, Chris Kyle. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Kyle.
And that misses for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. To short, hit hard. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Randall.
Ready for another chance, Curtis Randall. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Iglesias now at short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Owen Christian.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Owen Christian. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to Iglesias. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. His club needs to get him some runs, however. It's 2-zip. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning.
Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
In now, Justin Turner, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here it comes. Fastball called strike 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kyle moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Now to the plate, Edward Arnold comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, number 10.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot for him. That is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again. Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with another 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Once again, a 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The 3-2 one more time. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman, Scott.
Now at the plate, Scott McGriff. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Stepping in now, Fred Norman. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 2-0 on the way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Scott. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here comes the first pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To Iglesias for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Lined hard toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, that's a big hit right there. With 2 outs, you just try to be simple. Put the ball in play, get a base hit, drive the run in, and that's what he did right there.
Randy Wiggins.
Into the box, Randy Wiggins. But this one's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Wainwright comes set. Here's the 0-1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1-1. Here it is. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the flag court and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box now, Chris Kyle. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of the struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Now here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Striding in, Cameron Maybin. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
The designated hitter, Cameron Maybin.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Arnold gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Maybin is retired, and there's one away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Now here's the pitch. Cold strike, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. One and two, here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kyle is there. 2 down.
The batter, catcher, Garrett Corona.
Ready now. Garrett Corona comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Derek Holland is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Derek Holland.
Curtis Randall will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Curtis Randall.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Owen Christian, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Edward Arnold.
Digging in once again, Edward Arnold, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Striding in once again, Jackie Robinson. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Brummett is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Gregory Polanco. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. One out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Stepping in now, Ralph Kiner, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. That misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a liner. But a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. On its way is pitch number 75. High in the air. Catfish just to the left of the mound. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Orioles lead it 6-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Scott McGriff. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
McGriff.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Fred Norman.
Ready once again, Fred Norman. Into the windup and the pitch. Throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Scott.
Digging in once again, Tyler Scott. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Holland has his sign. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
The batter,
ready for another shot now. Christian Brummett. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slow little roller to third. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down with his foot on the bag, and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in, Denard Span, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Center fielder number
First
11.
offering on its way.
Denard Span.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
A little low. It's 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled back. Ready on 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Randall is up with it, and he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Ready for another chance? Jose Iglesias. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Garrett Corona, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. Randall ranging up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They trail 6-1. Digging in and looking for more. Randy Wiggins will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-1.
1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Chris Kyle, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Randall.
Into the box now, Curtis Randall. And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Oh and 1, here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. There's 1. On to the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up. The O's lead this thing 6-1. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Robinson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And now Dennis Eckersley begins to loosen in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Slow bouncer to the right side, but it gets foul.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When a ball falls in like that, you sit back and you just say, I'll take it.
Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery pulled toward right center field. calling for it, Norman. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. 8th inning now for Memorial Park. O's leading this one as you get a look at the line score there through the first 7 innings of play. Now at the plate, Ralph Kiner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Now the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Anthony Rizzo.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Dennis Eckersley enters a little earlier than usual, as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to win the save here. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in, Justin Turner, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Center fielder number
Here's
11.
the center fielder, Denard Span. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. This is foul for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ground ball left side. And Span is aboard. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
He gets another hit, his third hit of the game. Now, he's been ice cold to plate recently, so maybe we're seeing signs of him coming out of it.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Span runs. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Orioles 6 and the Cardinals 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Owen Christian. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Christian.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Owen Christian is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Edward Arnold, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
On the ground up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
First baseman, Scott McGriff.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. In now, Scott McGriff, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. foul.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
And the runner will get back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fred Norman is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Holland pauses. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here it comes on 3-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Tyler Scott.
Into the box, Tyler Scott. He swings and grounds it to short. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Here comes the first pitch. Jose Iglesias is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Dan Wiggins takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Dan Wiggins.
Into the box now, Garrett Corona. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a base hit. Now a long throw home, and that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. They continue to just chip away at you. Now the tying run is on base.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jackie Robinson stands in as he looks at a called strike. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So striding forward now, Gregory Polanco. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. The 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. One and 2, here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Striding into the box, Ralph Kiner. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw around to first, and the Orioles run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Catfish Hunter earned his 9th win of the year. Adam Wainwright was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Dan Wiggins records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station. MTA Light Rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn-Camden shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail station.